St. James, Portmore, where you say? Walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
DJ, teacher, up top,
Sting them like a hubcap.
What's going on, everybody? It's Up Top Podcast.
Yo. Up top.
Yes, sir.
Season
Up,
3,
up.
Episode
Season
3.
three.
It's
We
your boy
in there.
Ste-Mo.
Yes, sir. Episode
Boy
3.
Shaun Spacely.
And it's your boy Tsunami.
Hey,
Tommi.
man, it's good to see y'all again, man. And
Same
definitely,
here, man. How y'all boys doing? Everybody good?
we're good over here, man. It's a Sunday, you know, we live and direct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And it's always a pleasure to definitely catch up with y'all, man. And man, this episode here, we have a lot in store for you guys.
I'm telling you,
Be
look
legendary.
forward to it.
Yeah.
Man, that's all I got to say. That's the
Sports
episode
has
topic.
been busy, everybody. Sports has been busy.
I mean, a lot has
A
changed
lot
in the
has
last
been
3
doing
months since we last recorded, you know, for the All-Star
Exactly.
Edition, episode 2. And, man, I must say, it's a pleasure to actually witness legendary moments.
I'm
I
trying
must
to tell
say,
you.
it's just like, I'm just so
Facts.
proud to be an FAU
Facts.
alumni, y'all. Y'all see the
Yo,
shirt?
shout out to the Owls, man. Who?
For
Man,
real.
Same
Oh, yeah.
Owls
March
wasn't
Madness
gonna
is
try.
crazy.
It
March
was
Madness
off the
is crazy.
chain.
We're going to get into, of course, more of the college basketball. But let's go ahead and get right into this segment of Up Top Podcast Season 3, Episode 3 of Be Legendary. And we're going to go right into the hottest thing that's going on this past weekend, which is the NFL draft, as well as the NFL news in the offseason.
Man.
So, you know, first and foremost, I got to congratulate, you know, great NFL players that actually set the tone, you know, and I must say it really starts off with the quarterbacks. You know, they are the
Yes.
ones that set the tone, making sure that the teams are compete. And we've seen 2 great black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, go at it.
Right? Talk about
You
that
know?
was legendary.
True.
Like, those 2 quarterbacks,
True.
truly, like their storyline started off with everybody was a bit skeptical about him. You know, Patrick Mahomes was trying to put himself back together again. You know, he was a little shaky, and then people weren't really feeling Jalen Hurts like you were saying, because it's like, oh, here he is now getting the starting role. Can he really take the team to the Super Bowl and all this other noise?
Yeah. And I mean, what a performance. You know, I must say, you know, me being an Eagles fan, I really wanted to see a better outcome. However, it was a great Super Bowl.
Understand.
2 good teams that went at it,
True.
and you know, one had to win. It was the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I mean, man. However, it didn't stop the legendary status of Jalen Hurts.
No, it did not.
He proved that he needed to be one of the highest paid players in the NFL. And man, what a contract he made
Did he
this
get the
offseason.
bag? Did he get the bag?
Oh man, I'm
The
telling
bag.
you, it was amazing. And Jalen Hurts, you know, like very humble dude. You don't see him in the, you know, in the limelight, but the man put in the work during the season, and he got paid. I mean, I think his deal was for like 5 years, $255 million. I mean, 170 something million guaranteed.
Bag.
I was just saying to myself, like, whew, highest paid quarterback. But, you know, 4 days later.
Him and Lamar.
4 days later, you know what I'm
Another
saying?
legendary moment.
There was another legendary moment, everybody.
This just
And
in.
that was a legendary moment to see another quarterback, another black quarterback, prove that he needed to be paid, which was Lamar Jackson. Tell me your thoughts about him now being the highest paid NFL player.
Price done went up. The price just went up on Lamar Jackson. I don't care what nobody tell me. Now, Baltimore needs to put weapons around him. You gave him the bag. You put the tag on him. It's time for y'all to now give him weapons. No more excuses. No more, oh, we rebuilding. No more, oh, we still looking. You paid this man. He asked for the money. Y'all said bet. You threw it at him. He caught it. He squared away. Now he's raving for life. Cool. Now it's time for this man to get some weapons. You can't pay him this much money and then give him what, another regular season?
No. And,
That's what I was saying.
you know, it's just amazing. I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all know the highest paid contracts right now in the NFL, where you're going to be able to see these contracts. And we just wanted to share with you guys to let you know, hey, these guys are getting paid. So Lamar Jackson finally got the biggest deal with the Baltimore Ravens. 5 years, $260 million contract, averaging
260.
$52 million a year.
So he's guaranteed
yeah.
at least up to $52 million a year. You
Yeah.
gotta give this man a team, please.
Like
Well,
facts.
there was
He's
an
been a
addition
minute
to
since they
help
won a ring.
Lamar. They
Please.
got Odell Beckham Jr. for a
Okay,
1 year deal, I
okay,
believe. So
okay.
he got
Not
help
bad,
finally.
not bad.
And yeah, he's also getting more help from other draft players that we wanted to go ahead and discuss. I think another player named Zay Flowers, who used to play for University School, I heard, in Broward County. So two Broward County boys playing for
Shout
the
out to the
Ravens.
954, yes, sir. Shout out to them boys from
Yep.
Florida, yes,
954, we
sir.
up
As you
there.
could
Don't
tell,
play with us
Lamar
Florida
is very
boys.
happy now. He bet on himself, and I gotta respect that. Not a lot of players would do that, and to see him becoming the highest paid player now in NFL history as a black quarterback, salute. And moving forward, as we
100%.
were saying, Mr. Hurts, second best,
Your boy, your
highest
boy, he
paid
earned this
quarterback,
bag. He earned this
51
bag.
million a
Oh yeah.
year.
Oh yeah. Earn
He
that.
earned this
Earned it.
bag. I don't care what no one says. He deserves every bit of it. Not to mention, shout out to the team because he put a black woman in
Right.
charge of getting his contract. Him and what you call it, our boy from the Baltimore Ravens, Mr.
Oh
Lamar
yeah.
Jackson.
Oh
Lamar
Put
yeah.
that
And as
man
Jackson.
you can
in.
He
see,
made his
That's what
right
money.
black
behind
women
him,
get them the
two
money.
black quarterbacks. So it's just back to back. And now Aaron Rodgers is now the third highest paid quarterback who just literally got traded to the New York Jets. What y'all think about that?
He's running away from his problems. I don't care. No one tell me
Right.
in
And
my
he's really at
eyes,
the
he's
top.
no longer the bad man.
Well, we gonna
That's
see.
what I say.
But those are the highest three paid quarterbacks right now, and I must say, like, that just goes to show you, man. As long as you actually become legendary at what you do, it will help. It will show. And kudos to those guys, man. So I mean, yes, that's really what's going on in the NFL season. We're gonna get into the first weekend of the NFL draft, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys exactly the top draft picks of this year, 2023, because that's what we do here up top. We showing the best, and
Yeah,
I mean, it's just
Yes,
amazing
sir.
to see witnessing the opportunity of more history in the NFL. And as you can see, these are the top players that got drafted. Number one was Bryce Young, who used to play
shout out to
for
him.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama as a quarterback,
Shout out.
won a
Shout out.
Heisman.
That's a quarterback. It's been like how long since we
That's
heard a
that.
quarterback getting drafted first,
Right.
let alone a black quarterback.
Right.
Yes, and right behind him, C.J. Stroud.
History.
He was number two for the Houston Texans, who said, okay, we need a quarterback. We know we need to upgrade our offense. And that's what they did. They went back to back with quarterbacks. And this
Legendary
is
moment, like you
this
said.
is a legendary moment. There you go. You said it, Mr. Spacey. You said it right there. It's a
Legendary for
legendary
sure.
moment. I mean, just to see the top quarterback drafted and then going into the draft, you can see another third quarterback, Anthony Richardson, quarterback from Florida. He was the fourth pick with the Colts. I mean, it's just legendary. You can definitely see all these guys that were getting
Full of
drafted.
speed.
I mean,
Exactly.
man, just the top 10 picks you can see right here, man. These guys were earning to get into the league. And it's very legendary
It's
to see
excellence. Yep.
black excellence at its finest.
Black
So,
excellence. The top
I
top
mean,
10. The
as
top
you
10 is
guys
just
can
black
see,
Yeah, you're
excellence.
right. I was gonna say
your
top
team's
10.
actually wanted to pick the best players, and this was just the first round. As I'm just scrolling here to let you guys know, hey, a lot of guys earned to get to the league, man. They prove it to them time and time again. Zay Flowers, there he is, playing for the Ravens. I mean, these guys really put in the work, and I mean, you can recognize that these guys really want it. And then the Eagles, man, they definitely picking up those Georgia boys again. As they can tell, they did the same thing last year.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Cause
they
they
got Jalen
producing.
Carter. Yeah, they
They
got Jalen
producing.
Carter and
It's a
Nolan Smith.
Nolan
I
Smith.
mean, this was just the first round. So I mean, man, just to goes to show you that these guys really wanted to become legends themselves, going into the NFL. And that's just the next step, of them actually being up top.
And we always
So,
like to keep it
There you
up top.
go. Yes,
oh
sir.
yeah. So that's really how the draft we can say, round two, round three was successful as well. I hope all your teams actually get the right
Right.
players.
Whoever
We'll
you
see
guys
how it
pick for
is.
college, I pray your college players have been answered. I pray that they're putting on your favorite
Right.
NFL team. I'm looking forward to this season because, like we just said in our first round, we saw nothing but black excellence. So I have nothing but high expectations for our quarterbacks, of course, but I
Of
feel like they'll
course.
produce, especially our boy from Alabama and Ohio State, respectfully.
Right. Right. That's how it's gonna work. So kudos to all that have got drafted and those who didn't get drafted. I'm sure they're gonna try to figure out how to get, into the pro level, maybe sign up on a rookie money camp deal or something like that. But, don't doubt yourself, you know what I'm saying? We are here to let you know here at Up Top Podcast. We can see you guys take it to the top, and we want to hear from
Exactly.
you guys as well. Who was your favorite draft pick going into this year's draft? Who was your biggest surprise of getting traded? There was a couple other trades that we didn't discuss,
Money, them bets.
Right.
but a lot of other signings as well. To
Who
other
did you guys want to see get picked? Whoever you guys wanted, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the
For your
feedback.
team.
Who was your big night when you heard your team called up by the commissioner and they picked that player? How did you guys feel? Were you
thank you.
excited? Were you confused? Were you disappointed? Let us know in the comments below.
Exactly. So there's going to be a lot of different NFL jerseys. I just wanted to go ahead and before we end this segment for
They're trying,
NFL,
Star. They're trying to keep up with
there's
this
going to be some
fashion.
new
I'll admit
jerseys
that.
going on for this year, and I must say it's going to be very interesting to see what these teams are going to be doing. I must say, we always want to see our guys play in style and everything, but I'm just saying to myself,
Look good to
like,
play
hey,
good.
we're gonna see how this really turns out. But coming 2023, going into the season, I wanted to share with you guys some new NFL jerseys that are going to be happening for this year. And starting with Go Birds, my Eagles, they're going to bring back their throwback
Right.
Kelly Green jerseys, the Randall Cunningham days.
Oh, those are going to be nice. Those are going to be
They're
nice.
Right.
bringing those back coming up this year. So we'll see how that works. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are bringing back their throwbacks.
They brought the creams.
They're bringing those back. So with
Mmm.
their new signing as their quarterback Baker Mayfield and a couple other guys, they're gonna have them. Tennessee Titans are bringing back the Houston Oilers jerseys. We're gonna see how that's gonna look.
Shout out to them.
The Seahawks, they're
Right.
bringing back their throwback, the '90s era.
Ooh. Yeah, those were fire. The
Right.
silver
Almost a
and
baby
blue. The
sky
silver
blue
and blue,
era.
those were dope.
Right.
Yep. Cardinals now, they really brought some new jerseys. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't show it on here, but if you guys look it
Is it
up,
the
they
thing
got new
about it is their
jerseys.
jerseys are just gonna probably have different color like designs, but Arizona
Cosmetic,
Yeah.
hasn't
yeah.
really been on the jersey fashion train in a
Nah,
while, you
they
know.
haven't. They haven't. Carolina Panthers are updating their jersey, so new number one pick, New Jersey for the new year.
New Jersey.
And then the Lions and the Broncos, I just see here they're gonna have alternate jerseys for their uniforms. So they're gonna still use their gray uniform jerseys, as you can see. But we're gonna see how it comes out. Again,
Agree.
we're gonna see, how these players come up with a fresh style. But at the end of the day, they want to come up with, how they actually can win games with their jerseys and their helmets. So we want to hear from you guys. Let us know, your thoughts and opinions on, this off season of the NFL. Make sure you guys leave comments or share us your feedback. We love to hear, how
Right,
you guys
right.
feel like, next season, how is it going to be
Yes,
legendary?
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Going into the NFL. And there's so much more in store, but I wanted you guys to definitely appreciate, us taking the time to actually go ahead and talk about, new more NFL news. Stay tuned, there's going to be so much more coming off in the off season and, training camp and so much other things are going to happen, of course, after now the draft is over. So give us your thoughts and opinions, guys. What do y'all think? How the NFL draft went? How the off season went? Do you think your team is actually going to get far? which player you think that's going to still get traded or signed to another team. And we love to hear that from you guys. So this is El Top Podcast, episode 3, y'all.